On the classwork page is where students will find any assignments, materials, anything they need to work on their classwork. As a teacher, to create an assignment or a material, or just create within this classwork environment, we're going to click Create. It gives you the option of creating an assignment, a quiz assignment, a question, a material. If you have another post in another class that you want to reuse, this is a good one to do that with, or to create a topic. Okay, let's start with creating a topic. What a topic is it's a way to organize your classwork page. It can be organized by month, by unit. If you're teaching English, it could be by story or poem or genre, however you organize your class. Now, for the purpose of this class, I am going to create the topic of Google Apps and add. So any assignment that I add to this page that has to do with Google Apps, I am going to put it in this topic. Okay. So now, once I have this topic made, I'm going to create an assignment or a material, or I could reuse a post under there. I could even create a quiz assignment. To start with, I'm going to create a material. I'm going to entitle it Google Slideshow Presentation. Okay, here is the presentation from class. Please use it when you need assistance with slides, forms, or classroom. Right? Then here where it says topic, I'm going to change no topic to Google Apps. Then I know I have saved that presentation in my Google Drive. So I click the Drive icon, select the slideshow presentation, and click Add. It will then upload my presentation into Google Classroom. Now I'm putting it in as a material. This is for their information. I'm not expecting them to do an assignment or to do anything with it. I'm just expecting them to look at it and use it. So now that it's in there, I can choose to post it now. I can choose to schedule it to be posted, or I can save it as a draft and post it later. I'm going to post it now. Then once it goes into Google Classroom, this is what it looks like. You can always go in and change it later if you need to. You can edit it, you can delete it, you can copy it. If you want to view the material by clicking that, it'll take you actually into the material and take you out into the Google Slides. So it's nicely linked for you and for your students. Then if anybody has any questions on the slideshow, they can ask them right here. That is how you add a material into Google Classroom. Let's go back and look at how you can add an assignment. So I'm going to create an assignment. This time I'm going to entitle it Researching the Google Apps. And I always recommend putting instructions for an assignment. If a student isn't in class or they forget what to do, they can always go back and look at the instructions. So my instructions for this assignment is, please look at the Google Apps for Education slideshow below. Choose 3 of the tutorials to view. Then choose one to recreate on your own. Please submit your recreation here. Okay. Please submit a link to your recreation in the comments below. All right, so that's how I'm going to have my students show me what they have done. Just in the comments, they can submit a link to that. So for points, it can be ungraded. You can give it a point value. I'm going to leave it ungraded since this isn't for a real class. For the due date, I'm going to say that it is going to be due on the 4th, and you can set a time if you care to. So I'm going to say 11:59, so then they have it in by midnight. But the topic is going to be our Google Apps. Now I just have to attach the slideshow. That way they have it there too. I need to say if I want the students to view the file, edit the file, or make a copy for each student. Well, I don't want them to make changes to it, so I don't want them to edit the file. And they don't need to submit anything on the Google slideshow. So I don't need to make a copy for each student. You would only use this if you have a Google Doc or a slideshow or something where they're going to be making it their own. So I'm just going to have the students view the file. And then for the assignments, once again, you can assign it right now, schedule it, or save it as a draft. So I'm going to assign it right now. Then it'll go right back up underneath my Google Apps topic. So that is how you work within classwork as a teacher.